Have you ever wondered about these Zippo hand warmers? I got this gift set from, where was it from? Walmart. I think it was just under 20 bucks. So let's see what you get. Okay, you get a can of Zippo premium hand warmer fuel. Yeah, it's lighter fuel. And we get a Zippo lighter. I did fuel this up about a week ago, so there we go. The old windproof Zippo lighter. I'm not a smoker, although I used to be years ago, and I did always carry a Zippo back then, but I shall use the lighter mainly for bushcraft, lighting fires. And here's the hand warmer. Let's get that out. Here's the hand warmer itself, and it has a little bag to keep it in. I've always been a bit mystical of how these things work, because you don't get a flame, but we'll read the instructions and see what's going on. Also, you get a little fuel can. Okay, let's get all the stuff out of the way. Okay, it seems pretty easy to use. There's a 6-hour. This is a 6-hour burner. You can get bigger ones that burn for 12 hours, but I would have thought 6 hours is long enough for what I want. Okay, so we fill up the little fuel can to the line. Let's get that filled up. And this should give us 6 hours burn time. Alright, so that's a little fuel can filled up. Just put that down for a second. You take the lid off the heater itself and take off the catalytic burner, whatever it is. Okay, there's you see there in the middle, there's a hole there to fill it up. So just stick your little fuel can in there and just slowly let it fill. Okay, so that's all the fuel in there. We'll stick the catalytic burner back on top, and I'm just going to let it stand for a few minutes just to let that fuel soak in there. Okay, they say after fueling it, stand it upright, don't lay it down. Obviously you don't want any fuel sipping out, but they say leave it alone for 2 minutes, at least 2 minutes, before lighting it. So it's been a couple of minutes. So to light it, take the lid off, and that's the catalytic burner there. And they say just light it for about 10 seconds. So let's do that. Takes about 10 seconds to get the thing lit. I guess that's about 10 seconds. It's hard to see if it's lit at all because there is no flame, but let's put the lid on. Doesn't look like it's lit, but it is lit. I can feel the heat already. Okay, so I know it's getting hot now. I can feel it. You put it in the bag. They recommend, well, they tell you put it in the bag, don't use it without the bag. So I should get a better reading of heat off of here right now, and it's running it, if you can see there, at about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. That's the most stable reading I've got, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, about 90. But let's do something you're not supposed to do. Take it out the bag before it gets too hot. Let's take the lid off, because I guarantee you that this thing is lit, but you cannot see it. It's like, I don't know, I don't quite understand how it works. A catalytic burner. It's kind of like white magic or something. Anyway, let's put the lid on. And it's got warm already. It's already warm. It's got a faint smell of lighter fluid to it. But I'm going to go out now. I'm going to take Peanut out for a run. So I'll take this with me, and I'll take the thermometer too. Look, it's already gone from, what was it, 90 to, it's getting up to like 95, 96. So I'll periodically check it and see what the temperature is. Right, I've had that hand warmer in my inside pocket. It's been there for about 15 or 20 minutes. It's nice and warm. I can feel it on my chest while I'm driving along, how, you know, the warmth. And I do get a faint smell wafting up of lighter gas fluid. Okay, let's see if you can see the temperature now in there. 122. Well, that's where the heat's coming out, so that's what you're feeling. About 122, 123. That's after 20 minutes. Hundred and 9 to 115-ish. Okay, well, we're back home. Let's take a final reading on this thing. It's up to 142, 43, something like that. It's definitely warm, for sure, and if it wasn't in this bag, you couldn't hold on to that. That's just too hot to hold on to. So this bag sort of insulates it a bit. The other thing, reading in the instructions, there is no way of, you can't turn it off, you can't blow it out, because there's no flame that catalyst or catalytic, whatever it is, that makes it run. It just keeps on running until it runs out of fuel. So roughly 6 hours. So if you're done with it and obviously it's still hot, just put it in a safe place and let it run out of fuel in its own good time. What do I think about it? I don't know how often I would actually use it. It's pretty easy to use if you just remember, fill it up and take that 10 seconds or whatever to light it. Then yeah, you've got heat in your pocket or in your gloves or whatever. If you're out hunting and in a hide, I would see a use for it there, or fishing or whatever. it's pretty good for the money. It's worth a go. Does smell. You can smell that lighter fluid stuff. You can smell that burning. But like I say, it's as hot as it's gonna get right now, and there is no flame at all. In fact, that's too hot to take off without burning myself. Yeah, so with a little Zippo lighter, they're always good. They're always great to have out in the bush, whatever. Windproof lighter and your little can of fuel, and that's basically what you get. I think it was a shade under, just under 20 bucks. So not bad. If you don't mind the smell, I'd say it's probably worth getting one. Alright, thanks for watching. Catch you later.